Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So the Indiana Pacers are one of the most interesting teams in the NBA because they have two young stars in development, one being Tyrese Halliburton and the other being Benedict Mathurin. And they also had two guys that had been in trade rumors for a very, very long time, that being Miles Turner and Buddy Hield. So basically, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I want to start the video off with a Buddy Hield trade, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and find a trade for Buddy Hield. So the trade I will be doing is sending Buddy Hield over to the Dallas Mavericks for Richaun Holmes and a 2026 future first-round pick here. The Dallas Mavericks had and still have interest in Buddy Hield, and this is the chance to get him. All they have to do is give up Richaun Holmes and one first-round pick. I'm going to offer this up and see what they say to it. They want to give us a Maxi Kleber's bad contract, and we give up a top 3 protected 2025 first-round pick. I don't know if I could do that, give you Maxi Kleber. How about I'll just give you a couple second round picks to get the deal done. We'll see what they say. They're still not interested in giving up a first round pick. I'll offer about one more second, but that's all I'm giving you, and they agree. So we had to give up 3 seconds to get a first and Buddy Hield. Don't know why it took that much to get him, but we get Buddy Hield out of here, and we go ahead and we get Richaun Holmes, which his contract could come in handy sooner than later. And we let go of some money too, so that's good. So we acquire Richaun Holmes, which means we got a bit of a logjam at the center position. But Daniel Theis or Richaun Holmes might not be getting any minutes. It'll only probably be Miles Turner and Isaiah Jackson, but we'll see. We're gonna start Jarius Walker, and then we got really no small forward right now. So I'll either move Benedict or Bruce to the 3. I'm looking at moving Bruce Brown to the 3. So we're gonna move Bruce Brown to the small forward, and then Benedict Mathurin will play the 2. So Bruce Brown actually goes up to the small forward, so that's a good sign. He will be our starting small forward here, so it'll most likely be Tyrese Halliburton. TJ McConnell can also be out of here because I wanna open up some minutes for Andrew Nembhard at that starting point guard position. So don't be surprised if we go ahead and trade TJ McConnell. But like I said, going into free agency here, we all know most of the offers aren't put in yet. So if some guys are on like different teams or still in free agency or something, just know like a player could be getting signed but when I'm making this video right now. So other than that, right there's not much really I want to do here. If we could go ahead and sign some backup shooting guards, we already got some young ones which could step in the rotation sooner than later. So like I said, I don't know if I want to trade TJ McConnell right now, but almost likely stop at the deadline and trade him though. But it wouldn't hurt to trade him now. We also got a lot of power forwards: Obi Toppin, Jarris Walker, Jalen Smith, and Jordan Nwora. So once again, don't be surprised if I trade TJ McConnell at the deadline, and that'll most likely be your offseason here. Not much else I want to do with free agency, so let's go ahead and skip straight to player progression here. Going into player progression, we got Tyrese Halliburton going up. I'll have to update his contract once we go into the next season. Turner is down, which is not a great sign. Benedict Mathurin is up. Bruce Brown is up. Andrew Nembhard, Isaiah Jackson, Aaron Nesmith. TJ McConnell goes down. Jordan Nwora, Obi Toppins, and Richaun Holmes, Daniel Theis, and then Ben Shepherd is actually down, which is kind of weird. Pretty sure that they actually drafted him, and then these two guys stay the same. So I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season. So apparently, before we enter the new season, we have to go ahead and trade some of our players away so we can get 15 players on the team. So we are go ahead and trading TJ McConnell and Daniel Theis over to the New York Knicks for 3 future second-round picks. They do this so they can get more depth, and let's see if they agree to it. So we're gonna offer this up, and they do agree. I know we just traded with them. We're trading with them again because they initially offered me a contract for them. So we go ahead and we dump 2 salaries out here to open up some money in the future. And for right now, so we're going to go ahead and advance to the new season, and we're going to go through our rotation. So we got Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Bruce Brown, Jarris Walker as a starting power forward, Miles Turner, Andrew Nembhard, Isaiah Jackson, Aaron Nesmith, and Jordan Nwora. Obi Toppin not getting any minutes, which I feel kind of bad about. I might go ahead his minutes should open up at the deadline or something like that, but I do want to give him minutes right now since we just traded a couple second round picks for him. We're actually going to remove Aaron Nesmith from the rotation, and we're gonna give Obi Toppin his minutes. So we're getting Obi Toppin in the rotation. Sadly, Aaron Nesmith is out. We got Jordan Nwora, and I mean, is there really a need to play so many power forwards? Not really, but they just got so many power forwards on the team that could get minutes. So now that kind of gives away some shooting, but I hope Obi Toppin can shoot some as well. So that means I'll see you guys at the end of the season here. I updated Tyrese Halliburton's contract, so I'll see you guys at the end of the season. If there's a move to be made at the deadline, I will do it. So after getting that 25-game suspension, Ja Morant is your MVP. With Rookie of the Year going to Victor Wembanyama. Chris Paul is your sixth man. Giannis is your defensive player. Darius Garland is your most improved. And Quinn Snyder is your coach of the year. Which did Tyrese Halliburton? Yes, he did make All-NBA second team. He must have had a good season. But did any of our rookies, no all-defensive candidates, no Miles Turner on this, which is kind of interesting. Any of our rookies on here, Jarris Walker did make All-Rookie first team with the Indiana Pacers, as you all know, than nobody else, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so I just went ahead and simulated the plan, but I hope we're in the playoffs. So we are in the playoffs. We got to play a tough opponent, the Cleveland Cavaliers, but we are the 4th seed, so we did pretty good here going into our player sets. We got 25, 4, and 11 from Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton, obviously after getting that big payday, I couldn't match up the contracts like identical, but it should be good for now. It's on 5 years. We should be fine. Benedict Mathurin is your okay, so we got 25 from Tyrese Halliburton, 16 from Benedict Mathurin, 15 from Miles Turner, 13 from Bruce Brown, 10 from Jarris Walker, 10 from Andrew Nembhard, 10 from Isaiah Jackson, 8 from Obi Toppin, 7.5 from Jordan Nwora, 7 from Aaron Nesmith, and 5 from Richaun Holmes. So you got to play the Cleveland Cavaliers once again. They got Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. As you want to know, they got Max Strus now. But I don't think I updated that trade, so I gotta update it. I'll update it in the next video. So going game 1, we take game 2, game 3, game 4. They tie it up 2-2. Game 5, they get the 3-2 lead on us, and I won't be surprised if we go ahead and lose by the Cleveland Cavaliers here. They want to give more minutes to Tyrese Halliburton. I will do that. So we game 1 versus Tyrese Halliburton, and can we force a game 7 here? So we got the lead here, and it's looking like we are going to force game 7. We got the lead to the 4th quarter, and we do end up blowing them out. 141-115, 31-6, and 17 from Tyrese Halliburton, with 8 threes, 22 from Andrew Nembhard, with 10 assists off the bench, 20, 16, 13, 12, and 10. Then going into Cleveland, we got 41 from Darius Garland. We're going into a game 7 here versus Cleveland. Whoever wins has to play Atlanta. So honestly, if you lose or if we lose here, we're gonna have to play. I mean, I would rather lose from you have to play Atlanta and get swept, because you know how overpowered Atlanta is. They want to get more. We're gonna go ahead and get more minutes to Tyrese Halliburton again. We're gonna do what 2K says. We're gonna fix our rotation here so we can get more minutes to Tyrese Halliburton. And here we go. Game 7. Who will win? So the Cleveland Cavaliers come out. They get the lead to their quarter. We get the lead back. It's a back-to-back scoring game, and we are advancing to the second round to play the Atlanta Hawks. 38, 14, and 9 threes from Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton, very, very good. Now we got to play the Atlanta Hawks. So the Hawks, they traded John Collins for Rudy Gay in a second round pick. So I don't know if they'll be. I don't know how overpowered they are now without John Collins. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate game to game. Oh, okay. I accidentally simulated current round, and we get swept. So we'll lose by Atlanta. I knew that would happen, so we're going back to the offseason here. But going into, let's see what's the NBA Finals. The Hawks won the NBA Finals championship finals MVP. It's Trae Young. So LeBron James retires, as well as Andre Iguodala, Kyle Lowry, and Al Horford, Nicholas Batum, and Kevin Love. So we got so much to do if we want to go ahead and be a contender. We want to win a championship. We need some development from Jarris Walker. And I'm looking at trading Miles Turner this offseason as well. We'll see what happens. So going into the draft lottery here, I don't know if we have a lottery pick in the draft, and we have pick. We have pick 19 in the draft. So we got pick 19. I think so. We're gonna check one more time. So I think we got pick 19. We got pick 19 and pick 25 in this draft to add someone good around Tyrese Halliburton and Benedict Mathurin. So before we go ahead into draft night here, I want to go ahead and trade Miles Turner. I just think DeAndre Ayton would develop a little bit more. So we're acquiring DeAndre Ayton here from Alton. I think that's a win-win for us. So we're going to go ahead and offer this. They don't agree right away. Probably going to have to add a couple picks in here, so I'll be okay with adding a couple seconds in there. I feel like that's okay. So I'll add 2 second-round picks. I'll add 1 more to see what they say. No, I really don't want to add a first to do this. We're going to offer 1 more second, last second to get this done, and they don't agree. So we might have to offer a first-round pick, which I don't want to do. Unless we can add like a player like Rashawn Holmes, which he's not under contract right now. So probably going to have to add one of these young guys like Ben Shepherd, which I don't want to do because he's actually a really good second-round pick, develops better than all these guys. I don't want to add Nimhard, so gonna have to give up a first round pick. I really don't want to do this. So 2028 first. They still don't agree. Now I'll add some seconds to see what they say to that. 3 seconds, a couple seconds, 4 seconds, and 3 seconds. What do you say? I'll offer 1 more second, man, because this is getting out of hand, and they still don't agree. Which means they really value DeAndre Ayton at this situation here. So I might have to come back after the draft unless we can trade one of these picks. I'll offer pick 25 in there, and then I'll offer you a couple seconds of that. This will get it done, hopefully. So 3 seconds, this for DeAndre Ayton. Man, this is going to get difficult. Okay. I'll also offer you pick 19 in the deal, and now I'll offer you a couple seconds. I don't know if it's kind of overpaying. I definitely think it is. So now I'll offer you a couple second round picks. They're not even getting close to this trade. Okay, I don't know what they want. I'm trying everything. Yeah, I might have to come back after the draft because I don't know why they're not trying to agree to this. Like I'm not giving up 2 first round picks, which I mean I could necessarily offer 2 of these picks from the draft, but I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna go ahead and hop into the draft here and use our pick. So pick 19 in the draft. I'll go ahead and draft Kel Ware. I feel like he can be a solid backup center for us, and then we also got another pick in the draft as well. Babacar Miller, Mac, Donovan, we got Mark Williams down there. Give me Babacar Miller. I feel like I always get him, but let's get him again. So I never actually use him and develop him. So pretty big rookie contracts here, which might be traded. Kel Ware and Babacar Miller will go ahead and sign. Team of player options, Benedict Mathurin, we're going to accept that. Bruce Brown actually has a team option, $22 million team option for this year, which we're actually going to accept that. And then Isaiah Jackson, his player, I mean, we could necessarily decline Bruce Brown and then use him in something else. Rashawn Holmes accepts his almost $13 million player option, which I would expect that. So Bruce Brown, we actually could decline him and then give him a cheaper option, but long-term contract in the offseason. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him a longer contract this offseason. I hope he can afford him. We're gonna give him a little bit cheaper, but longer. That's what we're gonna do. So Isaiah Jackson declined his player option. Rashawn Holmes, he accepted his. Then Isaiah Wong and these guys will go ahead and bring back. So qualifying offers: Obi Toppin and Aaron Nesmith. $70 million qualifying offer. That is a lot. So we most likely bring them on their cheaper contracts. So Aaron Nesmith, Obi Toppin, Jordan Nwora, and Jalen Smith. But Jalen Smith isn't interested in re-signing with us, which is kind of unfortunate. So, like I said, I still want to go ahead and trade Miles Turner. I don't know if he can still do that DeAndre Ayton offer, but I want to get a center and a turner for Miles Turner. I feel like it's only right. So we're going to go ahead and relook that DeAndre Ayton thing here. I feel like it is the best offer for us and the most realistic thing that the Pacers and the Suns would probably do. So we're going to offer this up again right off the bat. They don't agree. They're contenders, so it's going to be hard to trade for them. So I'm actually going to go ahead and offer Mojave King here, see what they say. They still don't agree. He has 2-star trade value. I'll offer you a 1027 first-round pick as well, and I'll give you some seconds. That's the best offer you're getting. And if not, we'll relook this at the deadline. So we're going to offer this up. They don't agree. I don't know why. What's taking so long. I'm going to try not to offer Isaiah Wong too. We might have to end up trading with Rashawn Holmes. This is a big contract, which I would like to get off of that. So we're gonna offer these 3 and see what they say. They don't agree. I'll offer you 1027 first round pick as well, and then I'll offer you 2 seconds, man. See what they say. Why do they not want to trade those? Okay, this is getting out of hand. So, who else can I offer? I would go ahead and offer our rookie here, Babacar Miller. He's a pretty good shooting guard off the bench. I'll do it. To get the trade to go through, I'll do it. I'll offer 225 first round pick this time. No, at this point, I'll offer you 2 first-round picks if I can keep Babacar Miller out of the deal. So I'm also a 2 future first for DeAndre Ayton. That's okay. That's 1 star value. Probably not gonna want a 1 star value. That pick from the Mavericks, I actually want to keep that, and I'll trade this 2027 first. Okay, and then I'll offer you a couple more second-round picks. See what they say, and they still don't agree. I'll go ahead and offer you Mojave King at the end, and then I'll get rid of this second, and I'll give you Isaiah Wong. Man, they just don't want Miles Turner. Like, they just don't want to trade with me, I guess. So I finally got the DeAndre Ayton deal to go through. It took Ben Shepherd 2 firsts until 2028 first had little to no value, 2 seconds for DeAndre Ayton. So we finally got that to go through, man. It took way too long, way too much. So DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the team, and I already offered Bruce Brown a contract. I'm gonna give him this. I feel like it's pretty fair, $36 million per 3 years, but that's fair. He has 100% interest level, which means he is coming back to the team. So we're gonna bring back Bruce Brown here, and then Jordan Nwora will wait on all these guys till restricted free agency is over. So Bruce Brown, we're just gonna bring in and I'll wait till restricted free agency is over and it is over. So Obi Toppin has an offer from the Knicks, which is pretty ironic. Hold on. So we're actually gonna bring back Obi Toppin because the Knicks bring it back. That's kind of ironic. So we're gonna bring back Obi Toppin. He doesn't have a bird right. I mean, a qualifying does. So Jalen Smith not interested. We're not gonna bring Jalen Smith back. Nwora and Obi Toppin. So we're gonna bring back Obi Toppin, about $8 million. Make sure he chooses us over the Knicks, the team that traded him. So he is choosing us over the Knicks, which is great. And so we're gonna bring back Obi Toppin to be our power forward, backup power forward. He'll back up Jarius Walker. Hopefully, we need a backup small forward as well, which I believe. Hold on, Aaron Nesmith could play that, but I don't know if I trust Aaron Nesmith right now. We got Najee Marshall, which we might have to bring back Aaron Nesmith. Never mind. I feel like he's our best option at the backup small forward, but I would like to upgrade that position for sure. So Aaron Nesmith we'll bring back, or he'll come back to his qualifying offer. So Aaron Nesmith will be back, and I wouldn't mind re-signing like a Jordan Nwora, but he's not interested either. So we're gonna have to find a new power forward as well. Jay Crowder, Derrick Jones Jr., Robert Covington. I want Nwora back really, really badly. So hopefully he'll come back to his qualifying offer. But if not, we're gonna have Aaron Nesmith. We're gonna have 2 power forwards. We should be fine. But we could go ahead and sign a power forward just in case. So Covington, welcome to the team on a minimum. We'll bring in Robert Covington, so that's fair. That's a fair contract. So, and then Aaron Nesmith should be back, or these guys should be back. So we're gonna wait on Aaron Nesmith and them to be back. Hopefully, when free agency is over and they are back in qualifying offers. Only Aaron Nesmith though. Jordan Nwora declined. So going into player progression, Tyrese Halliburton, DeAndre Ayton, Benedict Mathurin, Jarius Walker, Andrew Nembhard, Bruce Brown, Isaiah Jackson, and Aaron Nesmith all going up small raws. Amazing. I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season. Is Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Bruce Brown, Jarius Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Andrew Nembhard, Isaiah Jackson, Aaron Nesmith, Obi Toppin, and Rashawn Hobbs getting no minutes. So if this doesn't work, we're with DeAndre Ayton now. So DeAndre Ayton is our new addition. If this doesn't work, don't worry. I have another trick up my sleeves. We're gonna go ahead and select this season to see what happens at the end of the season. If this doesn't work, I have a trick up my sleeve. So we are the 5th seed this year. Got to play an even tougher opponent. The Boston Celtics. We're going to our place. We had 25 from Tyrese Halliburton, 17 from Mathurin, 14 from DeAndre Ayton, 13 from Bruce Brown, 12 from Nembhard, 12 from Jarius Walker, 10 from Isaiah Jackson, 8 from Aaron Nesmith, and 8 from Obi Toppin. So we got to play the Boston Celtics. We all know they became even more of a nightmare after acquiring Kristaps Porzingis, but they had to give up Marcus Smart, which I don't think I don't think Memphis Grizzlies fans really like that. So I mean Boston Celtics fans like that. So simulate current round against the Celtics and we get swept. So oh man, that's not good at all. So we're going back to the drawing board. So we're going back to the offseason. We got the Jokic and the Cavaliers facing up. The Cavaliers win the championship. Finals MVP is Darius Garland. As much as I love Bruce Brown, I would like him to come off the bench, actually. I just noticed that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and trade for a starting small forward that you can trust to confirm at least give you 20 points sometimes and at least play good defense, play very good defense. Don't get me wrong, Bruce Brown's a pretty good defender, but I want an elite defender at that position. So I'm gonna find that out right there. I'm gonna go to the trade finder. I'm gonna search for what I need. Here's the trade I did. We have acquired OG Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors for Babacar Miller, Kel Ware, 4 future first-round picks, OG Anunoby. We had to give up 4. I really, really didn't want to give up 4. We had to give up 4 to get him. I feel like it's worth it because he's at 86 overall. If he moves into small forward, he goes up to 87. So we get OG Anunoby on this team, which that pushes Bruce Brown to the bench, which I am fine with. I feel like he can come off the bench here. But what I do want to do is get a proven backup shooting guard as well. We're going to find that in free agency here. Rashawn Holmes likely to leave in this team. So we're going to go ahead. We got no picks in the draft. We got some second rounders, which I will go ahead and trade some of them, honestly. If we can get a proven starter, actually, it seems like a good idea. If we can trade some of these seconds, I don't know if it'll work to get a shooting guard. Let me just see real quick. Who do we have? Gary Harris would be nice, but I'm not going to do it. Honestly, I'm just going to skip 2 player options here. I'm not too concerned about free agency right now. Ben Mathurin we're going to bring back, Jarvis Walker we're going to bring back, and Andrew Nembhard we're going to bring back. So that they're very, very important. And we got Isaiah Jackson to worry about as a free agent. So in free agency, we need a proven shooting guard here with some that's been through like some finals appearances. So KCP would be perfect, but he almost like he go down. Here's LeVert, Richardson, DiVincenzo, which just got a contract extension by the way. Oladipo, Grayson Allen, RJ Hampton, Nick Claxton. No, not Nick Claxton. Nick Alexander Walker. I'm gonna go for KCP here off the bench. KCP will be my new addition off the bench. I feel like he can provide some solid role player production from us. So KCP will go ahead and sign. He'll be my new addition here. Aaron Nesmith, we're not gonna renounce him yet. So KCP, we're gonna go ahead and bring in, and Aaron Nesmith will stay. I'm not gonna renounce him yet. Rashawn Holmes is officially gone, even though we need a backup center also. So Isaiah Jackson will be that. So and then actually. I wouldn't mind getting rid of him now. So Isaiah Jackson, hopefully we can bring him back on a longer contract. So Isaiah Jackson, we're gonna go ahead and bring him in to a pretty decent contract here. I feel like 14 or 15 million is fine for him. A 4-year deal. Actually, Isaiah Jackson's gonna get paid $66 million. I feel like that's fine for his production. And then we also gonna go ahead. I think it renounced the rights to Aaron Neesmith. No, it didn't. And it didn't. He's still on this team. I wouldn't mind it, but I feel like our roster spot. No, we have but not spot for somebody else. So, we got now Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, KCP, OG, Bruce Brown, Jarvis Walker, Obi Toppin, DeAndre Hayton, Isaiah Jackson. Honestly, it's a pretty good rotation here, but just in case, I do want to go ahead and sign a guy just in case he goes down. So we got Gary Harris, Edmund Summer, welcome on a minimum. We'll go ahead and bring him in. So Edmund Summer, welcome back to the team. I think he played with the Pacers. That's why I said welcome back. So yeah, he did play. Welcome back, Edmund Summer. So he'll be our backup shooting guard. And then Aaron Nesmith, I wouldn't mind bringing back. It's for some depth reasons. So hopefully I can bring him back a little bit cheaper though, since he's not going to really be a big part of what we have. So a $5 million 1-year deal, or about $5 million, almost 4. How does he say to that? Let's see if he agrees. Aaron Nesmith, is he back on the team? It's looking like he declined, but he does agree on the 4th day. It took a while. And we got Isaiah Wong, which we could go ahead and bring him back if we really needed to. So that'll be my offseason here. Very, very good offseason. We signed KCP, and we brought in OG Anunoby, and we re-signed Isaiah Jackson. So player progression: Tyrese Halliburton, DeAndre Ayton, Benedict Mathurin, Jarvis Walker, OG, Bruce Brown, Isaiah Jackson, Obi Toppin, KCP goes down 1, but that is fine. I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season. Your rotation is the same rotation, but we're including OG Anunoby as a starting small forward, Jarrett Walker, DeAndre Ayton, Bruce Brown, Andrew Nimhard, Isaiah Jackson, Aaron Nesmith getting minutes over KCP. Aaron Nesmith we're gonna kick out of the rotation. KCP will continue to get Aaron Nesmith minutes, and then that should be fine. Obi Toppin gets kicked out of the rotation, which I will put him in sometime this season. Don't worry, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. No moves to be made at the deadline. Actually, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. But if we need to go ahead and trade Aaron Nesmith, if he's just not liking his role with the team, we'll do it. The first seed in the East, which is pretty good. Got to play the New York Knicks. They got IQ starting at point guard: Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Malik Monk, Bronny James, Isaac, Jeremiah Lobson-Earl, and Ben Simmons. Pretty good team in New York, but I feel we can beat this team easily. But going into our player stats here, we got 22 from Tyrese Haliburton, 18 from Mathurin, 16 from Bruce Brown off the bench. So it's looking like the bench was really that for him. 15 points and 8.5 rebounds from Jarrett Walker, 14 and 10 from DeAndre Ayton, 12 from Andrew Nimhard, 12 from OG Anunoby with 2 steals per game, which is great, 10 from Isaiah Jackson, and 4 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope off the bench. So the Knicks in round 1, we should be able to beat them. I'm going to simulate current round against them, and we do beat them in 6. Then we're going to play the Pistons, Kate Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Kawhi Leonard, Cameron Johnson. They got Moses Brown starting at center. I haven't heard that name in a long time, actually, so we should be able to beat this team. Feel like we're definitely better. I think it's time to shorten our team. They want to start Bruce Brown, which is interesting, instead of OG. Not playing good in the playoffs. I want to straight up bench him. I think it's time to shorten our rotation here. So KCP is sadly out of the rotation. We're going to play our 8 best players. That pushes KCP out of the rotation. Isaiah Jackson, Andrew Nimhard, and then Bruce Brown we're going to start. So Isaiah Jackson we're going to keep in the rotation. I feel like there's no need to not include him. So game 1, we do end up taking game 1, game 2, game 3, I take the 3-2 lead. 2-1 lead, but we're going to simulate game 3. We'll see who takes the 3-2 lead. So we tie it up 2-2. Let's see who takes the 3-2 lead. Either got to play the Heat or the Charlotte Hornets here. I would prefer the Heat, which breaking news came out that they might get Damian Lillard. They're looking for their team to get Tyler Hero, and it's looking like it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets, but watch out for the Utah Jazz. That's all I'm saying. So here we go. We're going to see who wins, takes the 3-2 lead. They want to give more minutes to Andrew, less minutes, and give more minutes to Benedict Mathurin. It's too late now. It's looking like we're going to take the 3-2 lead. Let's hang on to the lead. Do not let the Pistons come back into it. And we blow them out here. 121 to 144, 37, 4 and 10 from Tyrese Haliburton. So playoff Tyrese is back at it, averaging 28.5 points per game and 10 assists. And 24 from OG, 23, 21, 12, and 16. So Aiden is playing really good. He was a great mouse center replacement, averaging 17 and 10 in the playoffs. This is great. So we got the 3-2 lead. We should be able to close Detroit out here. Let's close them out. Let's hopefully do it. So we got to play the Charlotte Hornets. Whoever wins the Hornets have Paul George. Didn't expect that to happen. Brandon Miller progressed all the way up to a 91, averaging 25 and 10. Keep that in mind for the next Charlotte Hornets rebuild. That we should keep him, not trade him. So can we take him out here? Let's hope the Pistons not worse than game 7. Come on, we got the big blow here. Let's hold on to our lead. Come on, Indiana. And it is looking like we are gonna destroy the Pistons here. 145 to 129 here. 29, 9, and 10 from Tyrese Haliburton with 9 threes, 28 from Benedict Mathurin, 24 from Bruce Brown, 13, 12, 11, and 10. So Tyrese Haliburton, once again, very, very good in the playoffs. And we got to play the Charlotte Hornets. So the Charlotte Hornets already went through their team here. Definitely, it's an even matchup, that's all I'm saying. They got Klay Thompson as well, so definitely the Charlotte Hornets have put together a pretty good team here. It's a pretty even matchup. Whoever wins has to play either OKC or the Dallas Mavericks, because they have Luka, Kyrie, and Giannis. Bro. How did they, hold on, I have to see. How did they afford this team, bro? Okay, so I have to pause and check real quick. Giannis, Luka, and Kyrie, then they're surrounded by minimums. Okay, as expected. So game 1, we take game 2, game 3, game 4. They tie it up 2-2. We end up taking the 3-2 lead here, so we take the 3-2 lead here. So I want to see what happens if we disinclude Isaiah Jackson in the rotation. I know he's playing pretty good. I want to see what happens if we play bad or not. I think this is a big risk to take, but Isaiah Jackson is out of the rotation for one game. We'll put him back in. Just want to see what happens, and it's a close game here in the Simcast. But hopefully, the Hornets come back into it, and the Hornets are going to steal it at the very end of the game. Isaiah Jackson is coming back in for this Game 7. We cannot afford to lose Game 7. Isaiah Jackson, welcome back in the rotation. I'm so sorry for disincluding you. Was our rebounding bad at the end? Brandon Miller had 13 rebounds. Okongwu had 10, and we didn't have nobody's get under. So our rebounding was bad. That's what I'm saying. So, Game 7, let's see who wins. So here we go, 141-145 in Indiana here. It's a close game here. I hopped in since it was close. Benedict Mathurin has 40 points right now. Benedict Mathurin on Paul George, puts it up, gets fouled, and he does not make the shot, which means he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Free throw number 1 is no good. Benedict Mathurin misses the free throw. He has 40 points right now, like I said. Free throw number 2 is good, though. I feel like that number, I feel like he should have hit both of those free throws for some reason. So after a little talking it over here, the Charlotte Hornets call timeout, and they are back. So that's made no sense. But the Charlotte Hornets have called a timeout, and here we go. Brandon Miller with the ball, shoots it, and it's no good. Rebound DeAndre Ayton, and they're playing close defense here. They're pressing them. Tyrese Halliburton, Jarris Walker with the dunk, and Jarris Walker throws it down to give them the 141-148 lead. It's a big lead here in Indiana. 7-point game. Brandon Miller now with the ball. It looks like LaMelo Ball. Brandon Miller shoots it, no good, misses it again, sells again. This is what happens when you should never lost LaMelo Ball, bro. And the Miller's going to keep taking shots. So Tyrese Halliburton with the ball. Tyrese Halliburton, here we go. He has the ball, and it's looking like the game is most likely over here. Halliburton shoots it up mid-range. What a pass! But DeAndre Ayton misses it, puts it back up. Benedict Mathurin from the mid-range, it gets it to go. And that should do it. That's your Indiana Pacers right there. W. They are advancing to the conference finals. I mean, the NBA finals. And here we go, we're going to the NBA Finals.
Pure excitement and joy to be headed to the NBA Finals.
And it's been exciting for us to watch their progress throughout the season, Grant.
And now they're so close, BA, to completing their mission, it's easy to look ahead. But winning the East is such a major accomplishment come around every year.
But the turnaround is quick. With the finals, they'll be here before they know it.
And in the NBA Finals, looking like we got to play OKC. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Ron Holland, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Ian Jackson. They drafted Cason Wallace in the draft. We all know. So game 1, they take. Game 2, they take. We tied the series up 2-2, thankfully. So here we go, and it's not looking good for us. Who will take the 3-2 lead on us? This is a very, very big game here to see what happens. Come on, Indiana. We gotta beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? Indiana coming out strong, and that is your Indiana Pacers. Let's go. We can win this game. Take the 3-2 lead on OKC. We are in the driver's seat right now. 29 from Tyrese Halliburton, 25, 17, 12, 12, and 10. So here we go, Game 6. Let's see who takes the game here. Here we go. Indiana, come on, we gotta win this game. Going to the fourth quarter, we got the lead. Let's not let the OKC Thunder back in it, and we do win the championship. 34 points from Tyrese Halliburton with 7 threes, and we are NBA championships. We are NBA champions with Finals MVP going to Tyrese Halliburton, averaged 28, 11, and shot 50% from field goal and 48% from 3. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. This is the team we won with here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.